What is up, guys? Welcome back to Viewer Castles. Today we're going to start off with the Crimson Link. Castle level's at 29, so one level higher than my archer. It was also validated on a knight. You don't actually see many knights validating castles at this high a level, just because people seem to think that like archer is best, and then knight, and then or archer, and then probably mage, and then knight. Just because range is so much more powerful. You know, knights have to put themselves in the middle of combat, whereas mages and archers can kind of dodge things and not really take damage. So we're going to see how this castle goes. Let's jump into it. I have seen some very good knights though. I think knight in good hands is still just as powerful as archers. I think it was Zazik that comes to mind back when I used to do those competitions before Open Creation came out. He had a really good knight with very good gear as well. Alright, so I managed to kind of just get hit by this Pete Poundmore. So this is actually similar to my Jimbo room, except it is a Pete Poundmore, which might actually be better now. Since Jimbo doesn't one-shot people, I could definitely see this being better. I kind of like this room quite a bit. I might actually steal this for level 28, to be honest. This is a pretty cool room. I'll have to take a look at this. I'm just kind of trying to get a good feel for what this room is all about. It looks like there are 5 springboard traps, but you don't really necessarily have to get stun immunity. Like, there's no big deal with stun immunity when you're getting thrown into a Pete Poundmore instead. So a Pete Poundmore with a Defendatron guarding him, it looks like, a Dampener, and a Puppeteer. So that's pretty cool. It's a nice room. I like it. Something that I would probably use in my castle. Alright, I like that the spike trap is kind of right on the other side of this, so if you jump over it, sometimes you'll land in there. That's what happened to me. I took an extra 300 damage just because I landed on the spike trap. And then it looks like we have to kind of play hunt down the mines here. See if there are even any in here. And that's one interesting thing that you can do. If you don't care about people kiting through these open areas, you can even just add on a room to your castle and then not put mines in there. And then people feel obligated to check to see if there are mines in there. But when there's not, like, it just makes them waste time, pretty much. Alright, so I should try to not take damage. Let's see what's over here first. And yeah, when they find no mines in the end of here, it just makes them take extra time, and usually they'll get timed out and only get 2 stars. It's a good way to just make people only get 2 stars, you know. At least for the first try, and then if you actually do succeed to loot the castle, who's gonna really want to go through another castle just to get 1 star? Like, I would never do that. I think that would be a waste of time for me. I'm trying to figure out what was the actual way I was supposed to go. This is the Pete Poundmore room. I think it's this way. There we go. Okay. I probably should use a potion here, just because I don't know what's going to be on the other end of this. Oh, that's pretty cool. I might actually have to rewatch this video to see how a lot of this stuff works, because you have some cool setups, for sure. I may actually die to this. I mean, this isn't even that high of a point investment, but it did a lot of damage when it works properly. And I was more just watching to see what was happening rather than trying to escape it. I'm not sure if it was escapable with how I actually landed on this. Like, I basically threw myself over here so that I landed inside of the jelly wall, and then the Cyclops, his whole goal was just to try to keep me back so that I couldn't get out of the silence. And then once I'm in the silence and inside of the jelly wall, the archers pretty much have a free shot because the jelly wall will keep you slowed and the silence will keep you from rolling away. So it's pretty cool. So there's some fire mines up here that I saw. I am able to use this as some stun immunity, and then just take a ton of damage because of... Oh my god. That's pretty cool too. I like this castle quite a bit, actually. I am out of potions now. So I'm going to try to not take damage. It might be better for me to just try to run to the end now. Oh man, I'm gonna die. Let's see if I can make it. Not dead yet, but that vamp will one-shot me if it gets close. That was close. Alright. I think I might be able to make it now. Yeah, I got this now. That was close though. I almost died. Yeah, I like a lot of the things that you're doing in this castle. You have a lot of cool little groups that you're making. It's good. I might actually rewatch this video just to, like, see through the castle again from a different perspective when I'm not playing it. Because a lot of this stuff is pretty cool. Like, I'm not sure how good the fire mine trap is when you have these springboard traps here. Someone can easily get some stun immunity on that. But I do like the archers here when you, again, land inside of the jelly wall. Like, it puts a lot of pressure on you to do something. You either have to, you know, when I'm using that stun immunity, I want to look for a second just to see where these springboard traps are to see if I can avoid from hitting them. And when you have all these archers here, it makes it so you kind of have to make an action, which is pretty good. It opens people up to make more mistakes. So yeah, I like this castle quite a bit. We'll jump into number 2 in just a second. Alright, next up we have Akaly the Assassin. Castle levels of 27, validated on a mage. Let's jump into it.
Let's get him, Mr. Pointy.
Alright, so fire mine trap. It looks like they're a little off-center, though. It looks like they're all on the right-hand side, so I'm wondering, actually, it's right there. There's springboards that are up there that are going to try to push me against that wall. So the first thing I'm going to try to do is just hit the very corner of this, I think. That was cool. I didn't see the Cyclops. Let's heal up and just continue going. So I would have actually made it. If you guys noticed, right before I died, I used Spiral Shot and I was about to launch over this, but then the Cyclops hit me at the same time and kept me pushed back. My whole idea here was hitting the very edge of this because I saw these 2 mines in here, so there was a little extra spacing, so I knew I would hit right around here, which is at the end of this springboard trap, which hitting 2 springboard traps would give me just enough stun immunity so that I could jump away and over these springboard traps with my other escape ability. But the Cyclops screwed me up pretty heavily there. But that was really cool. I mean, for a fire mine trap, it worked out pretty well. And it looks like maybe another one, the same exact thing possibly, which is a little excessive. I mean, I wouldn't say using the same traps is a good idea. Let's see if I can actually land right inside of here. Oh my god, I was so close. Like, I actually had made it, and I was just trying not to move too far. It's hard to actually stop your person right on that 1 hex. Alright, so I die again. The same exact trap. Yeah, these Cyclopses are screwing me up pretty heavily. I should probably start using them in my fire mine traps, because they work pretty well to keep someone from just running through. Like, even there, if you notice, there was only 3 springboard traps right here. So you can leap over them and continue walking. As long as you continue walking, you're going to be able to get out of it correctly. The other thing that I should have done was use Spiral Shot to get away from the Cyclops as well. But I'm not used to seeing Cyclopses that often. I have seen them before, but I'm still not used to actually, like, reacting to it, I guess. Alright, I'm just going to continue through, because if I die again, then, I mean, it doesn't really matter. I've already died a couple of times, so I just want to get to the end of the castle at this point. This is a pretty basic springboard trap room, or spike trap room. With a peat palm in the back like this. I have one as well. I actually have an IMAX there, I think, and a peat palm more a little bit forward. But yeah, alright, so there's the end of the castle. So yeah, your fire mine traps are definitely set up. Some of the best that I've seen, probably.
Now that's excellence in execution.
I think if someone makes it past those, they probably can make it past the spike trap room just by, like, holding down Q practically. I mean, there's not much sustained damage before that. It's really just instant kill, and if you make it through that, then you're going to probably make it through the rest of the castle. As long as you use some potions, because you shouldn't use potions if you make it through the fire mine traps if you make it past the fire mine trap without taking damage, you're not going to use a potion, because most likely you're going to take almost no damage. Maybe 1 shot from the Cyclops or something. So yeah, we'll jump into number 3 in just a second. Alright, and lastly we have TheMightyLinkan, castle levels 28. Validated maybe on a runaway. That would be interesting. I haven't seen a validated castle on a runaway yet. Not many people have them at level 30. But it's probably on an archer. But we'll see. There's not really going to be a huge difference, obviously. You can barely tell a difference when you see different castles validated by different people. I would say that archers are better at like killing creatures, and knights are better at validating castles with heavy trap setups. Other than that, it's pretty much the same. So all the mines in the beginning of your castle. A lot of people say that you should only put your mines in the beginning and at the end of your castle because if you put them in the middle, then knights and mages can heal up off of them. And I would have to agree, for the most part. There's some situations where you might want to put like one mine in the middle of your castle just to make it so that people don't run past it. Oh, that sucks. Alright, we have some Stairmasters at level 28. This is kind of what I'm expecting to do at some point. You can say they do about 200 damage per tick, which is quite high for a 5-point unit, because they're pretty hard to get away from. You know, you can see they do pretty good damage if you can't dodge away from them, and fight them in small spaces like this. This is pretty much what I'm going to be doing with my castle. Or what I have done with this my castle, if that video comes out first. I'm not sure how I'm going to do it. But either way. We'll check over here to see if there's a mine, because it seems like there should be something over here, and there is. And now I guess I should just wait and try to take minimal amounts of damage from this spike trap. But yeah, level 28 Stairmasters are pretty good. One of the best units for sustained damage, I would say. Alright. So that's the problem with Pete Poundmores when they're across one spike trap. A lot of the times they won't walk towards you. So I was able to headshot him across here, and then he was almost dead from there. He tried to run away, but even if he did, I think he would have just died to the first spike that he hit. So you're using three Stairmasters and one Defendatron here, which is 20 points. I think you would still be able to have enough to be able to put 2 Defendatrons with this. You do have a Stairmaster, or not a Stairmaster, a Puppeteer as well.
So good over here.
Alright, I have 1 potion left. I should be fairly close to the end with just the amount of stuff that I've seen so far. It's been pretty dense with traps and creatures. So I'll try not to. I guess I'll have to use my 1 potion here.
That does the job.
Let's see, what do we have? Another Pete Poundmore. I'm gonna actually pull back here. I don't want to go into another close quarter combat with a Pete Poundmore. I'll wait until he comes to me. And a lot of the times when you get him to walk away, he pulls away from the Defendatron as well, and you can kill him before he gets redefended, which is what happened there. Alright, this is the boss room. There are a lot of spike traps, but I'm going to try to just get across it. and force the Stairmasters to follow me.
I don't go down that easy.
I'll just grab this health just so that I know I'm gonna make it through. And then I'll just wait over here for whatever is coming. It's this one Defendatron. Oh my god, I can't believe he didn't die. There we go. He died to the spike trap. Alright, yeah, so pretty good castle. Definitely, like, pretty hard to get through on the sustained front. I mean, I used all of my potions, so... pretty difficult. Stairmasters used in good ways. This is number 3, I believe. Correct? Yes. So we will end the video here. As always, if you guys enjoyed what I do, please subscribe. If you want to be a part of Hero Castles, you can email me at frenzycastleruns@hotmail.com. You have to be level 20 and above, and you have to add me to your friends list so that I can actually do your castle. Level 20 and above, so that I don't get too backed up with everybody wanting requests. I'm already backed up, but I'm trying to do one video a day so that I'm able to, hopefully, get myself less backed up. But, yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time.